Metal Hurlant, number 3, July of 1975, published by Les Humanoids Associes. Greetings, friends. Today we're going to look at Metal Hurlant number 3. Now this was published in July of 1975 by Les Humanoids Associes, consisting of Dionnet, Druillet, Moebius, and Farkas. I love this cover. It's once again in my top 10 Metal Hurlant covers by Jean Soleil. It hits that 1940s pulp style so well. And this was one of the covers that never showed up in heavy metal. For some reason, I don't know why, because in my opinion, it's infinitely better than a lot of covers that heavy metal used. Let's take a little look. We have some Philippe K. Dick advertised here for Le Masque publication, science fiction in France. We have the editorial by Jean-Pierre Dionnet. And again, the ARZACH one-page, black and white. Contents page. And we have ARZACH Moebius, The Adventures of Jules L'Eclair, of course, by Mandryka and Dionnet, which you rarely, if ever, see in heavy metal. This is the first appearance of Den in Metal Hurlant. This precedes heavy metal by 2 years. Then we have Philippe Druillet de Verdun, 2001, La Reine Noire, The Black Queen, by Gottlieb and Druillet. Then we have An Adventure of the Four Humanoids Fantastic, or An Adventure of the Four Fantastic Humanoids, roughly translated. And then The Adventures of Jean-Claude Gal. Then we have what translates to The Great Serial Novel to Follow by Daniel Walter. Tardy, the artist, with The Fear of the Blue-Eyed Sloan. And then Dionnet, I believe, with an article, The Return of the Book Eaters, roughly translated, de renom mondial, world renown. And page 57, we have Chronique over 42 by Moebius. And of course, returning, we have Jean-Claude Gal with Les Armies du Conquérant, the Conquering Armies. On page 63, things going on around town, basically, what it translates to, with a really cool Moebius drawing. We'll get to that. We have ARZACH Moebius. Now you guys have seen this. ARZACH's taking a piss. The police show up, and then his piss mutates and attacks the cop car and stuff, and ARZACH runs off. He runs behind a rock, and there's a guy taking a crap. Now this is the one written by Druillet and illustrated by the great Alexis. The Adventures of Dearest. And we have also seen at least a couple of episodes of this in heavy metal and Metal Hurlant. Great black and white art by Alexis. Of course, here's Jules L'Eclair, drawn by Mandryka, written by Dionnet. A bit of takeoff on Alex Raymond. The beginning of Den in issue number 3. Den Part 1 appears in Heavy Metal Magazine, number 1, April of 1977. Look at those colors, folks. Wow. The reproduction in this is just absolutely fantastic. Corben's colors are amazing. That's all I can really say. I mean, he is just doing it to it with these colors. Check that out. Kind of a comedic takeoff on like a teen magazine. I think it's Druillet. This is Druillet here. I think he's also talking about artists and writers of the day in France, because I see he's mentioning Jean Boulet and so forth. He also mentions Forrest J. Ackerman. Well, Boris Karloff, Forrest J. Ackerman, the man of famous monsters. And there is the man, Forrest J. Ackerman. There's Mike Oldfield, Tangerine Dream. And that brings us to Druillet's La Reine Noire, the Black Queen. And once again, the story is they capture this guy who's like a warrior. He's captured by these creatures and they bring him to the Black Queen. They present his hands, which have very long fingernails, as you can see, and the Black Queen is enraged. And she orders them to chop the guy's hands off, and they drag him away. His hands with the long fingernails are there. And then it's revealed that she has got the longest fingernails of all. She doesn't want any competition, apparently. I think that's the gist of the story. La Reine Noire, the Black Queen, originally appears in Heavy Metal number 5, August of 1977. Yeah, Les Adventures de Jean-Claude Gal. Very underground comic type of tone with that. And some ads, as we see, of course, the Shipwrecks of Time, Paul Guillaume and Jean-Claude Forest. Another Jules L'Eclair, Fear of the Blue-Eyed Sloan, by Tardy. Now, this originally appeared in Heavy Metal number 3, June of 1977. Here we go with Jean-Pierre Dionnet, The Return of the Book Eaters. It's a loose translation, folks. I believe that's what it means. And of course, he's talking about books. De Renom Mondial, which roughly translates to world renowned. Script by Elaine, art by Patrick Lesueur. Really cool black and white art. I love this. A nice space shot there. The Moulin Rouge in space. And some more Jules L'Eclair. Les Armies du Conquérant, of course, The Conquering Armies by Gal. Incredible black and white. The detail on this is staggering. Absolutely an amazing black and white pen and ink artist. And this is articles, What's Going On, by various writers. So forth, with a little insert panel here by Moebius. And of course, publications here. First couple of Metal Hurlant. And you have some posters here. A poster by Druillet. Fantastic. The book Le Bandard Foul, the Horny Goof. Here's the continuation of the Return of the Book Eaters, as I translate it to, by Dionnet. Another page of Jules L'Eclair and his Flash Gordon, Alex Raymond takeoff. Of course, there's a bit of channeling a bit of Ming, the Merciless. Oh yes, love this ad. Futuropolis ad, the French Mickey Rat. And the back page, which translates to hunting images long before and well after Buffalo Bill. We have an Indian hiding out here. He's looking, seeing what's going on. He's hunting this buffalo. And suddenly he's like, what the hell? Suddenly a spaceship plops into the sky above the buffalo. Flomp. It gets the buffalo and it drags him into the spaceship. And it plops out of existence and the guy's totally pissed off. It's like, what the hell, man? I hope you've enjoyed this video of issue number 3 of Metal Hurlant magazine from 1975. And I will talk to you soon.